everyone, Meru here, and excuse me, sorry. Welcome to another vlog. I know it has been a super long time since I have actually vlogged. I think it's been close to maybe a couple months. Has it really been that long? Probably like since April-ish. I don't know. So it's been a long time. So hi! For those of you who actually watch these and maybe haven't seen me in a long time, hi. So the reason there hasn't been a lot of vlogs, which some of you might know, is it's been kind of a crazy couple of months. In May, towards the end of May, I think the weekend of the 23rd, I went to Denver ComicCon. And actually, that Friday right before Comic-Con, I was starting to get sick, and I went to the convention anyway because we had worked so hard on our cosplay group and I was supposed to be on a panel, so I ended up going anyway even though I was starting to get sick. And then through the course of the weekend I got really sick, and so for that whole, I guess, week after I was like super sick, I think I had like a cold, this is gonna be a cold, and then, you know, whenever you go to a con, there's always like con plague, like swarming about the convention center. So that con plague and the cold like came together and formed what is, I guess, you know, like a death plague thing. So I was sick. I was really sick for about a week. So there was no vlogging, no uploading any like con vlogs or anything. Super sick. And then I believe it would have been the weekend of the 31st, May 31st, to be precise, that Ben was actually had a really bad accident. He was up in our attic and above our garage trying to figure out some wiring because our washer and dryer actually quit working. So he was up there in the attic and fell through, a board broke and he fell through the drywall, that is the ceiling of the garage, and fell straight onto the garage floor. So I think it's about a 10-foot drop to straight concrete, and he ended up breaking about 8 ribs and his sternum and his scapula, so the shoulder bone, basically the bone in your shoulder, your scapula, that makes it so you can lift your arm up and down. That bone just like 2 breaks there and whacked his head really bad. So he was in the hospital for about a week, and he's been home now, I guess going on 3 weeks. I'm looking at my calendar, okay, that's what I'm looking at. About 3 weeks, and recovery has been slow. He's been doing better each day, but it's been probably one of the roughest months for either of us in a very long time. So it's been hard. So that's the reason. All those reasons are the reasons there haven't been vlogs in a long time. So I kind of wanted to just make a little vlog, and this might be kind of long because I'm going to blather on forever, I'm sure, since it's been so long, but that's the reason that there's been no vlogging. There's been no uploading of Denver Comic-Con stuff. I'm sorry for people that wanted to see that. If you still would like to see my Denver Comic-Con con vlogs, I have like little snippets of our group hanging out and things and us talking. And there's a little bit of footage of the panel from Ben's perspective. He was the one filming. So if you guys want to see that stuff still, if you're still interested, let me know, and I will work on putting it all together and putting it up. I don't think I have a whole lot of footage from Friday, or I'm sorry, Saturday. The convention was Saturday, Sunday, Monday this year instead of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because it was a holiday weekend. So I don't have a lot from Saturday because I was in cosplay all day as my fairy, and then I had the panel. I have a little bit, I have a good amount from Saturday of us, just because that was when we were in our Sailor Avengers group, and then I have a little bit of Monday. We were just walking around in normal attire, just kind of actually seeing the convention because we didn't really get to see it the other 2 days. So I was on a panel it was the Women in the Geek Industry panel, and I was with some awesome ladies. Let me see, Maureen Ellsbury, Taffeta Darling, Bonnie Burton. Jen Timms was not able to make it, sadly, and then of course Kiri was our moderator. So it was a lot of fun. It we did it the previous year in 2014. This year I feel like it was better. There was a really great turnout this year. There were a lot of people asking questions. It was really fun. So I have a little bit of footage of that. I believe that Kiri put up a video, an official video of that through our Chicory channel, or through Chicory, the podcast. I think so. I don't know. Things have been crazy, but I wanted to show you guys my cool badges and stuff that I got. I didn't buy anything at ComicCon actually this year, so I just have really my badges. This is our Saturday programming, and then Sunday's pretty cool. Was our programming, and then my favorite one was Monday because it's Green Arrow. So pretty cool. They're very shiny. They're like very reflective. But one thing I did get at Comic-Con was this little, they're called tentacle kitties, even though we were calling them octopuses, with the James Bond lady. But Kiri bought me a little tentackitty. Because he's so cute. And she got herself one, I believe. She got a blue one. I was almost going to get a purple one, but this one reminded me too much of Mooch. My precious Mooch, who was in the room with me a second ago, but isn't now, so... That was Comic-Con. It was a lot of fun. It went by really fast. But it was so much fun doing a group this year. So much fun hanging out with everybody. So I think we probably had a little bit too much fun at some points. You know, visiting the wine counter probably more often than I've ever done at a convention before. I've never done that at a convention, so it was crazy, but it was so much fun. I'm going to put these back on here before I lose them. So that was great. It was kind of worth getting super sick after, because I really wanted to go and be a part of it and do everything, so that was good. And then of course being sick, and then of course everything that happened with Ben, it's just been kind of a whirlwind of a couple of months, and like I said, he's doing good. He is getting up and getting, you know, moving about more independently. Like when he first got home, it was nurse duty really 24 hours because he just couldn't get up. He couldn't walk around really, just simply from being tired, from being in the hospital, from all the pain medications and everything. So he's doing a lot better now. You know, it's still going to be, we took him to the orthopedic doctor for his shoulder. I believe it was Thursday, Tuesday. Yesterday was Thursday. This last Tuesday. Today is Friday for frame of reference. So on Tuesday, we took him to the orthopedic doctor for his shoulder to get it x-rayed, to get it looked at. They said that it's looking okay. It's, you know, they can definitely see where it was broken. It's not as bad, I guess, as we initially kind of thought. Either that or it's just healing really well. But he has about, they said about, you know, 6 to 8 weeks recovery for that. He gets to kind of start at-home therapy of trying to lift it and move it as much as he can, or as much as pain will allow. So he's doing good with that. So he's about 3 weeks into recovery, so about 3 more weeks. He will not need surgery, which they initially thought he might, just to I don't exactly know, to fix it and keep it from getting potential like arthritis later in life. But they said that it's actually looking okay, so he heals super well. The wound on the back of his head, he actually had a nasty gash on the back of his head, which he had staples in, is doing good. And I guess staples are only supposed to stay in, like, they say like 10 to 14 days, depending on, you know, the severity, I guess, of the injury. But his were about 10 to 14 days. He's had them in since he left the hospital. So since he got them in the first night he was in the hospital, and then has had them in pretty much the entire time, which is almost a month. So he convinced me the other day to remove them. So we removed staples, or I removed staples out of his head. I do not endorse doing this. I don't think that anyone should do it necessarily. Like, I'm not telling you that if you ever get staples or you know somebody with disease, you should just do it by yourself and take them out. But they were actually coming out of his head, and they were like pulling and like coming off. So I removed them, which is probably one of the grossest and weirdly coolest things I've ever done. I don't know. It was weird. It made me a little lightheaded. It was weird. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. I just thought it was interesting to share. I don't really have a whole lot to share. People wanted me to do a vlog, and I don't really have a lot to talk about because this has kind of been my life for the last month. It's just been kind of helping take care of him and doing general things that people do. So that's all I have to talk about is removing staples. So it's been, like I said, it's been a rough month. It's been hard. You know, obviously he can't go back to work for a while and everything. So it's stressful and it's scary. You know, you start to think like, how are you gonna make it through this? How are you gonna figure out how to take care of everything? And I'm not gonna cry, but you know, so it's been rough. It's been rough on him. It's been rough on me. It's been rough on both of us. But we're getting by. You know, day after day, we're doing, you know, what we have to do to get through that day, and not really trying to worry. Not trying not to worry. I say trying not to worry very much about future stuff and everything. But you know, and I will mention that his sister had set up a GoFundMe to kind of help us out financially, and a lot of you guys have donated, and that's really fantastic. And I cannot even put into words like how much we appreciate it, how much we appreciate all the shares, everybody in, mostly I'll say in the Minecraft community, as far as like spreading it across social media, how much you guys have shared it, how much you guys have sent us messages, how much support we have been giving, how many, you know, even it's so much more than just donating. I mean, it's great that people have donated, and I can't tell you how much that means to us, but just beyond that, beyond, you know, that kind of stuff, how much you guys have just supported us is just amazing. And I know that once he's feeling better, that he and I will film another vlog where he can then say thank you to you guys, because I know that he wants to, because he appreciates so much support that we've been given. Ugh, I can't talk, but it's been really amazing. You guys have no idea, so thank you so much for everything. You know, it's just, it really humbles you to see like how much, you know, you live in a world where you feel like, I guess, that people, you know, it's like, oh, people care. Yeah, people kind of care in a passing, kind of passive way, but then when you actually see people reaching out and doing everything they can, it's just, it's amazing. It's just, it's heartwarming, it's humbling, it's amazing. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. So yeah, so thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. I don't know, I don't really know what else to talk about. I guess, you know, I can talk about, beyond that, I know, we, as far as, Minecrafty stuff goes, because I know that I should talk a little bit about Minecrafty stuff. On RainCloudSMP, we've been working really hard to kind of spruce up the server a little bit, so we've been having fun. Kiri has been building some really cool stuff. I've been working on my ginormous tree build, which I've been working more on the interior, like the house part, which is underneath the ground, than the actual tree, because the tree is ginormous and I don't know what I've started, and I don't know. I'm starting to question my true ability to make this big, massive, beautiful fairy tree, so that's been fun. But, you know, we've kind of just been having fun building stuff. I've been working on plans to improve the TARDIS that I built for, excuse me, Scaravese for his birthday, and that's been kind of fun. And you know, other than that, I mean, we have a new member on our server, Mr. BJW, who is a fellow Coloradan, which is really awesome that we have another Colorado person on the server. That makes 3 now. So I think it's, I don't think we take over yet as far as geographically having the most people. I think there's more people elsewhere, but so it's really fun to have a new server mate, somebody new to kind of hang out with and build with. I haven't really gotten a chance to play much with him or build with him, but hopefully in the future. Things have been crazy. Things have been busy. I kind of, our sleeping schedule is a little weird, because when Ben first got home, he was on taking his pain medication, and he would take them at noon, and then at midnight is how they had it in the hospital. So then, of course, coming home, I had to give him his pills at noon and then midnight, so, you know, we're not going to bed till, you know, give him his medication. It makes him feel kind of ugh for a little while, so we'd stay up and watch stuff. So we had a very weird sleeping schedule. So I've been playing mostly kind of in the middle of the night, when I'm awake, and just sitting up with him, waiting for him to kind of fall asleep. So hopefully soon can hang out more with people, can play more with people. We did do a mega UHC for there's going to be all summer. There's a, I don't know if I say tournament, or there's just a thing going on that called the server games, and it's just basically 11 or 12 Minecraft servers are getting together and going to be playing various games throughout the summer. And the first one was a mega UHC, which I think we had like 44 people in it. It was insane. It was so much fun. It was the first UHC I'd ever done. I had never even barely watched a UHC, I think, before in the past. I'd watched a couple, kind of. But it was a lot of fun. I guess the way I would describe it is it's like Hunger Games. It's like a game of Hunger Games. You have to go out and survive, and then, you know, fight the other teams. And I think RainCloud did, I want to say we did okay. We did okay. You know, but you guys can go. I know that Kiri has been putting out the episodes of the UHC. A little, like, they're splicing. I think the UHC lasted like 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know exactly how long it was. About at least 2 hours. And so they're kind of splicing it up into 20-minute episodes. So Kiri, Nafujin, and Scaravese have been uploading episodes of it. So I will put the links. Their links for their channels are always down there. But I can link specifically to the first episodes of each of theirs, so you can kind of go and watch. And this is a lot of fun. So you should definitely watch. There's also tons of other people on YouTube that have been doing it from other teams, and I don't know what the list is of people. I couldn't even begin to like list them all off, but I'm just going to guide you to Kiri and Scar's videos because I like them, and not that I don't like everybody else, but I don't really know them very well, so sorry. If you're someone watching this and you were in the UHC and you have videos, just put it in the comment. Just put links in the comments to your videos, and I will watch them and other people will watch them, hopefully. So now I'm starting to ramble a little bit because I don't really know what to talk about. But other than that, things have been good. You know, still plugging away day after day, and hopefully things will start to get back to normal pretty soon. We would both really like that. Ben and I would both really like things to be back to normal. We want him both to feel better. And he's getting there. It's just, it's a very slow process. It's a slow process when you have so many injuries and all that. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So other than that, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. There's another big project that I have been involved with for a few years now. That I guess I won't talk about too much, but for anybody that's watched past blogs, I probably mentioned there's a place called 8-Bit. It's a video game, or it's a geek bar and grill that a friend of mine has been working really hard to try and get open for a few years now. And so we're starting to ramp up with meetings and different things, and it looks like things are starting to happen, and it's very exciting. So cross your fingers that things start to ramp up and we actually are able to get this place up and running. This year would be fantastic. I would be so happy. So I have some meetings coming up, and I'm going to see if I can try and vlog a little bit at said meetings, or just kind of let you see some of the people that are involved. It's something that Kiri and I are both involved in, as well as some other really good friends of mine. So I'm hoping that maybe I can kind of, you know, at our meetings kind of get little snippets, or kind of show you guys the space, or anything really, whatever they'll let me show. So hopefully that'd be kind of fun. I would really like to let you guys kind of see what's happening with this project. It's been a long time in the making, and it would be really great to be able to share kind of everything that these people are doing, because it's a lot of awesome people who are working really hard to make this really amazing geeky place for people here in the Springs to go to and hang out. So hopefully I can kind of share a little bit of that with you guys. If not, then I'll just make vlogs and I'll talk about it, because I'm so good at talking incessantly for days and minutes as this video slowly approaches 20 minutes long. So that's all I'm going to talk about for now, and I hope to see you guys again soon. I hope to start vlogging again soon. I'm again sorry for the long absence. It's been a crazy time, and as much as it sounds weird that I mean I've had time to sit, I just haven't, I guess, felt like sitting and talking. Really, I haven't felt up to it, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, morning, evening, whenever you may be watching this, and until next time, be good. Be good, that's what I was gonna say.